Y'all know what it is already, right? It's your boy Quest, and this is your marriage moment. Let's go. What up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Marriage Momentz. For those of you who are watching for the first time and you don't know who I am, it's your boy Quest. First and foremost, man, shouts out to 120 Designs, because I know everybody's looking like, Quest, what's that 120 on your chest and on your head? Shouts out to my man Marshall Fox, man, who did my website. Actually, it's up and running, you feel me? And we'll release shortly. But shouts over to them, man, for real, for doing such an awesome job. Anything that you need, digital websites, logos, I promise you, those are the people that you need to check out. This past weekend, we were at the 1% conference. Let me tell you something. I realize now why some of us remain in the positions that we are, because you don't invest in yourself. For real. Some of you might be like, oh, it's too far, it's too this. But me and Dee decided that, you know what, let's take a road trip. We need to be there. Plus, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's the home base. And we were there this weekend. And I promise you, the gems that were dropped by my big bro E, by Tiffany Montgomery, shouts out to her, and my boy Jamal King. Let me tell you something. If you do not invest in yourself, I don't know who else will. You have to invest in yourself. The information, I promise you, will do wonders for you and to help you go to that next level, which I think is a perfect segue into what I want to talk about today. For some of you, you're experiencing difficult situations in your marriage. There were people at the conference who know that marriage is what I do, and they were coming left, right, and center. Even some of the singles were like, Quest, I need you to build out some stuff for us as far as the singles are concerned. Now, you know, over the last couple of weeks, we did a 4-video segment called Grow, right? In connection with the Grow Manifesto, which is based in the DISC assessment. Now, the whole purpose of the assessment is to bring you to the next level, to bring some things into awareness for you, to show you your blind spots. If you haven't seen the 4-video series, please do go back to YouTube and look at the video, which is the G type, R type, O type, and dub type, or W type, if you will. But the whole purpose of the assessment is to bring you to awareness, right? To have you operate with a certain level of authenticity. And with some of you, you are navigating through your marriage and the same old stuff keeps happening over and over and over again. You find yourself arguing about little things. You find yourself being triggered by the most minute of things, and you really don't think it through properly until catastrophe hits. You can be intentional and deliberate about your marriage. Here's the thing, and growth can take place. But here's the thing. Sometimes in growth, so that you don't continue to face the same issues, sometimes it requires you to go back and see the traumas that you've experienced, the ways in which you were raised, the situations that you were a part of that weren't so great in terms of your development. Sometimes you got to go back to those places and address those things. Why? Because if you don't go back and fix them, there's no way that you can efficiently move forward. And I realize why some of us keep going over the same things over and over again, because you don't want to go back and face the ugly parts of yourself. I get it. You don't want to go back and face those ugly situations. I get it. But the question is, which do you value more? Do you value your marriage and your relationship more, or do you value not going back to those places more? I'll tell you this, you will not be able to grow in your marriage unless you go back and face those traumas. And for some of you, that's where you are right now. You're perplexed, you're frustrated, you're despondent, you're disconnected, you're all of these negative attributes, right? Because you're wondering, how can I go to the next level in my marriage? The first and foremost thing that you need to do is identify who you are. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your blind spots? What are the things that cause you to behave the way that you do? Because for some of us, a trigger happens and it's an immediate response, right? You didn't think anything through. You didn't stop and process what's happening. And just because a situation looks like, feels like, right, and you're being communicated to like it's an old situation, does not mean it is the same situation. As a matter of fact, it is not the same situation. It's a different person, a different situation, and you're making your spouse pay for things that happened to you way before your spouse came along. Do me a favor. do me a favor, embrace the challenges. Embrace those areas of trauma. Embrace those areas where you might have been raised that's not conducive to what you're trying to build in terms of your marriage relationship now, and deal with them. My word in closing, y'all already know what I'm going to say. From shaky to good, from good to great. Ultimately, we want phenomenal, but phenomenal don't just happen. It takes work. Specifically working on the traumas and the things that happened in your past that are not conducive to your relationship now. Somebody once said, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. Yup, because if you're not working on your marriage, my friends, then what are you doing? It's your boy Quest. Peace. What up, y'all? It's your boy Quest, man. Listen, I am a firm believer in marriage is winning. That's right, including yours. So if you know somebody that might be able to use this information, or you might be able to use this information, subscribe, comment in the section below, like, and like I said, share with someone else. All right? If you want to reach me on social media, yeah, my Instagram link is over to the left. All right? Peace.